So guys, I want to go ahead and warn you, today's video is going to be a little ranty. I had some stuff happen recently that really pissed me off, and I'm going to talk about it today as soon as I can get on this highway. This is like one of the huge highways here in Atlanta, and it's always crazy busy. If my memory serves me right, I think there's a couple there's a couple curvy roads up this way, and we're gonna find them, or at least we're gonna try. And we're not gonna get in that lane because what the hell? Yeah, so it should be a fun motovlog, you know, full of negativity and badness. I'm just kidding. It's not gonna be full of negativity. I'd like to, you know, if I make a mistake, I like to try to help you guys to not make the same mistake I made. So that's my goal in today's video. So, you know, I do my first rides, and I love doing first rides. I've been doing them for a couple years now. People seem to really enjoy them, and they seem to help people out a lot, which, you know, if I can make content that I enjoy making and other people enjoy, you know, taking that content in, win-win for everybody, dude. So back in the day, I used to get my music that I would use in the beginning of my videos from a couple of different places on YouTube. You know, a couple of the YouTube channels that would publish music would say, like, use our music in your video, and all you gotta do is give us credit, you know, like say the song title, maybe the YouTube video that it's from, you know, something like that. They just wanted recognition that it was their song, and I'm like, dude, hell yeah, if I can find good music and all I have to do is say it's you and I don't have to pay anything, yes. And Monster Cat, that used to be a place I got really into, but before I got into Monster Cat, I used a channel called Trap Nation, and I'm sure you guys have heard of Trap Nation if you're at all familiar with YouTube and the music space on YouTube. It's kind of like the electric-y kind of music, and they've got some cool stuff on there. They're a huge channel now. I think they're at like 14 million, so got a ton of freaking subscribers now. Back in the day they didn't have that many, obviously, because, you know, time and space. But I get an email the other day, and if you guys make YouTube videos, I got the email that you can't stand getting. If you make YouTube videos, let's all say it together, yep, there's been a copyright claim on your video. And then the bullshit that YouTube tells you, if you guys don't make videos on YouTube, you probably don't give a shit and can't really understand what that feels like. But it's basically saying, hey, all that hard work you did to make a video, yeah, screw you, I'm gonna take all of your ad revenue from that video. And if you don't make videos for money, or you don't make videos for a living, then you don't give two shits. You're like, damn, that's 2 pennies I won't be getting. But for a content creator who makes a living making videos, who does it the right way, I don't steal people's shit. Oh, also, before I even get any farther, disclaimer, bad words will probably be used in this video. If you are watching this video with your loved one that doesn't like cuss words, or your grandma that doesn't like cuss words, or your children who you don't want to copy the cuss words, I recommend you skip the video. Just skip this one. Anyway, so like I said, if you're a content creator that doesn't make content for a living, or, you know, really care about the monetization of your videos, then you don't give two shits. I want to know what's down that road. It looks fun. I'm gonna turn here, which is basically just an excuse to go down that road. And on the other hand, if you're a content creator that does this shit for a living and you get that email, you know exactly the feeling I had. Oh shit. Because, you know, if you used other people's content, then, you know, there's a chance. You know, you say to yourself, well, hopefully this makes it. But it wasn't like that. We're getting there. We're getting there, ladies and gents. If I can keep this bike long enough. Alright, so yeah, I get the email of, hey, your shit's been copyright claimed, so somebody's gonna take all the money from your video. And it's like, awesome, because what are bills anyway, you know what I mean? Wait, am I heading into Atlanta now? How the shit did that happen? Oh, hell no. Do you see that traffic? No, wait, where the shit? Oh, I was in and now I'm going out. Okay, I'm straight up about to get into this roundabout and go out the opposite way that I came in. That is straight up about to happen. Okay, fuck that direction, going this way. Anyway, back to actually moving. Oh, look at that, you can't even keep circling there. Oh, nice one, yeah. So I get the email of, hey, copyright claim on your video, we're just gonna take all the ads and F you and everything. So I'm like, well, that's not good. What video did that happen on? Happened on a first ride. And I'm like, oh, why? Okay. And I looked into it, and it was my ex-Diavel first ride. I did it in 2016, I believe. And I used Trap Nation as the song in that video. And I was like, that's so weird, because those guys, when they were smaller, were like, hey, we're gonna build our channel, use this music, and then just let us you know, give us credit. And I'm like, dude, okay, great deal for me, hell yeah. Copyright claim. I'm like, that's not supposed to happen. Okay, so I look into it. I go to Trap Nation's channel first, because I was like, okay, well, first off, if I'm going to fight this, I'm gonna need the thing that shows like, hey, you can use our shit, just give us credit or whatever. I go to their channel, and of course their channel now says, we don't own any of the content that we post, we cannot license any, like, all this shit. And I'm like, ah, interesting. So you, when you wanted to grow, you know, use our stuff, please use it in your videos, you can monetize it. When you're big, we don't own anything, so we you know, we can't give you rights. So YouTube has a song removal thing. So it's go in and basically say, I need to remove this section of audio. I can either do that with YouTube's library, or I can just cut that part of the video out. So I'm like, okay, whatever, this is a pain in the ass, but whatever, I'll do it. I go in, I pick some shitty song that makes absolutely no sense to go with the video and doesn't cut well at all, but whatever, it gets me the problem solved, right? Wrong, absolutely wrong. When I go to do that, I trim the timeline to where it needs to be, and then I hit save. You know, it's gonna save the video, take off the copyright claim. Oh, no, sir, no, that is not how that happens. YouTube tells me that, hey, I see you're wanting to save this as a new video. You can't do that because it has too many views. I think the video had like 300-something thousand views or something. And I'm like, oh, awesome, this is great. So I get tricked into using a song that I'm not allowed to use, and wasn't told I couldn't use it. And now, almost a freaking year later, I'm told that there's a copyright claim. They're gonna take my audio, and I can't change it because the video has too many views. freaking L. So that brings us to present day. Obviously, I'm describing the situation, and it's not a fun situation, right? If you guys don't know, first rides are probably my #1 series on the channel as far as consistency of views, long term especially. They do really well, and they continuously do really well over time when people are searching for, you know, what bike they want and all that kind of shit. So I'm over here like, well, this sucks, because this video is going to continuously get views every month, continuously. So I'm like, great, so just that revenue stream is gone. And this happened to one video, and I was like, that really sucks. I'm not happy about the situation, but what are you gonna do, right? Are you gonna remake the video? No. Like, why would you do that? It's not worth it for one video. I'll just give whoever claimed it the money. Like, you can have it, whatever. Then I come to that conclusion after, you know, the day of trying to save the new song and all that kind of shit. And I'm like, whatever, I'll just forget about it, move on. 2 days later, not exaggerating, 2 days later, I have just gotten over the I'm pissed off that you're stealing my money, basically. And I get another email. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 2 days later, there's a first ride, another first ride, of course. It's of the what is it? The DRZ or something like that. Copyright claim on your thing. Oh, what kind of music did I use in that video? Oh, a Trap Nation song. Awesome. This is great. So I look into it. Yep, not Trap Nation, but the exact same company has copyright claimed both videos. The DRZ video had around, I think, 150, 200,000 views, something like that. Not as many as the Ducati, granted, but same situation. And like I told you guys at that point, I had moved on. I was like, you know what? I'm good now. You know, you can have my revenue from the X Diavel video. Now that happens. And I'm like, dude, no. This is not, I'm not going to stand for this kind of shit. I'm not going to be told I can do something and I do my shit the right way. I give credit where credit is due, and you're going to just freaking take my fucking ad revenue? No, that's not going to happen. So, what I'm going to do is say, oh, you want the ad revenue? Right. I'm going to delete the fucking video. So, as of you guys watching this video, I have deleted both of those videos, and I'm going to go through every one of my first rides and find out every single one of them that has a Trap Nation song in it, and I'm going to fucking delete it. And before I delete it, I'm going to make a list of those songs, and I'm going to recut the beginning, because that doesn't take too long, and I can do all of them in one day. So, by the time you're watching this video, you know what? Here's what I'll try to do. I'll try to make them come out at the same time as this video, and I am just going to fucking block post all of those first rides, again, with new music, because you know what? I actually have music that I can use. So, as you can see, I'm a little salty about the situation, and I'm going to take drastic measures because I don't think I'm being treated correctly when I feel like I did things by the book. So you're probably wondering, well, Chase, how do you get away with using music on your first rides now? Because you have continuously pushed them out. If you guys are content creators, I highly recommend listening to this, because there is some very important information if you make content based on what I have recently come across. There's a couple websites you can use to get music for YouTube videos. They range in price. Some are really expensive, some are really well priced, and the best one that I have found is a place called Epidemic Sound. I'll put a link in the description. This place not only has great music and a shit ton of music, they also have sound effects, which are fantastic for like transitions and stuff like that. And the amount you have to pay is based on how big your channel is. If you have a tiny channel, we can make the assumption you're not making as much ad revenue as a bigger channel. You don't have to pay as much. You know, it's structured like that, which I think is awesome for smaller content creators, because, man, when you're starting a channel, you ain't making a ton of money, you know? Even when you got a big channel, you ain't making a ton of money most of the time. So, I've been using this Epidemic Sound place, and God, I love the shit out of it. I've downloaded countless amounts of sound effects, and every first ride and every video you see with a song in it, it's from Epidemic Sounds. It's absolutely fantastic. They got a really good website. You can, if you're looking for certain types of music, like certain beats and stuff like that, they've got all types of search criteria you can search for. Highly recommended. And if you click the link in the description, God, this sounds like such a fucking paid, like, hey, I'm getting paid money to do shit. But I'm not getting paid money to do this. This is me on my own free will. But if you click the link, they'll give you like a 30-day trial, so you can try it out. And once the video you use in the 30-day trial goes online, it's totally fine. It stays monetized even if you don't do the other 30 days. Because when I was looking into this website, I emailed them and I was like, okay, I'll pay your fee, but I was worried that as long as I had my membership, it wouldn't be a problem. My stuff could be monetized. But I was like, but I bet you the second that I don't pay their membership fee anymore, then they're gonna put me with a copyright claim. So I emailed them about that, and they were like, as long as you upload a video while you have a membership, it's totally good to monetize. So even if you do the 30-day thing, you can still like monetize the videos and keep them monetized past the 30 days. It's just a really good website. I cannot talk enough good about them. I'm really super happy with like their service so far, and I will gladly pay that fee. I can promise you, for me personally, because this is all personal opinion, but it was the biggest pain in my ass to find music for my first rides. And that was the reason I didn't even use music a lot in my videos, because it was just like, dude, I'm out here trying to make content and do the content and edit the content. I don't want to look for music. I cannot stand it. And then on top of, it's not even finding good music. It's finding good music and then seeing if you can monetize with it. And then like, there's so much bullshit you have to deal with music. So I can just pay a tiny fee and I don't have to worry about music anymore. Done. Please take my money. Anyway, long story short, I'm gonna take every video that I'd used a Trap Nation song in, and I'm gonna delete every single one of them. I don't give a shit how many views it has. I don't give a shit if it's got 2 million views. I'm gonna take that shit down. I'm gonna re-edit it with an epidemic sound or song, whatever I pick, and I'm gonna re-upload that shit, because I'm not about to have my videos confiscated essentially, or not even my video, but my ad revenue confiscated. Like, really? No, that's not acceptable. So yeah, if you guys are watching this video and you're like, Chase, why the shit did you just upload like 15 first rides? Hopefully it's not 15. Christ, that would suck so bad. But if you're watching this video and I randomly post like more than one video in one day, that is why. Also, if you're a content creator, don't use Trap Nation songs. Note to self. I guess you probably wouldn't do that now because they have that info. Let's turn. Why the hell not? They have that info on their site now that tells you not to, but they didn't always have that for us poor sons of bitches that didn't read. Or I did read, but you know, you get what I'm saying. All right. That was, you know what? I feel good. I got it off my chest. I don't like being negative. I certainly don't like talking bad about people. And, you know, I just don't like the way that was run. But now I've got it off my chest. I feel okay. You know, I've vented it. And now we're good. Hopefully you guys understand that I can't be positive every single video. And I like letting you guys know what's going on. I also don't want you guys to run into the mistake that I made when I was just a young YouTuber. So be careful where you get your music. Or just pay a little bit, get epidemic sound, and not have to worry about it at all. That's my pitch. That's my pitch to help you guys make better videos. I'm gonna go try to get home before I get rained on. And I will see you guys in the next video. If you guys got to this point in the video, obviously you were interested for a while. So a like button. Pound it. Pop, pop, pop. It always helps the channel out and subscribe. If you got to this point in the video and you're not subscribed, that's very interesting. I want you to email me and tell me how you got this far in the video but you're not subscribed. So guys, before I head out of here, I almost forgot. I wanted to show you guys this thing. Somebody sent something to my P.O. box. P.O. box is right there. If you guys, quick little side note, if you guys want to send me things, you can. I don't really do unboxing things, but if it's really cool, I'll show it off in a video. This is something that's really cool. So this person sent me this stuff and I didn't really know what it was when I first opened it, but it's basically holsters that'll hold a phone and a wallet. So I've got them on right now. I don't know if you guys have been able to tell. I've had them on the entire video, but look at these. Like, it's like a little holster and it just like straps onto you. It's so freaking cool. It makes me feel like I have a little gun holster, but it's not a gun. Obviously, this is a wallet that it comes with. I'll put all their info in the description to check it out. But look at it. It's so cool. And then like I can be all official. Look, hold on. I'm being official right now. Obviously, like this is me just buying $1 million mansion. It's like, yeah, let me just put my wallet back in. What's that? I got a phone call. My phone's down here, obviously, but they have a little phone thing. It's so cool. I feel awesome having it. Thank you to, I don't remember your name, but thank you for sending it over. And if you guys want to send me stuff, like I said, P.O. Box is in the description and on the screen. If you send something cool, it'll make it on a video. If you send me a letter, I will read it and I will give you a mental high five. But I'm hot as shit, so I'm gonna go. But that was the thing. All right, bye.